Going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome everyone to Mackey Stadium in Reno, home to the Nevada Wolfpack. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Washington Huskies, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Nevada Wolfpack. And the Huskies backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's going to go for a big one. Makes the catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Huskies!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here we go. Looking downfield on first down. He's going to run it. Got room at the 35. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Well, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Pushed back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. Looking for space to the left. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down.
Well, there's no mystery who they're throwing the football to, but defenses still can't find a way to cover this guy. With that last catch, he now has over 1,500 receiving yards on the season.
To the air on first down. On the run, deep down the right side. Touchdown, Washington. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first two drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. And into the end zone, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does, takes advantage of great field position.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. They'll start this drive going to the air. Throwing on the run. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Snags it down the right side. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Remember back when I played for the Florida Gators? If you had 3,000 yards per season, you might be an All-American. I know time already over the 3,000-yard milestone this year.
The Huskies have it with a 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. Skips away from pressure. He makes a grab. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, this quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
Washington has a lot of things working, set up with another 1st down. He'll set up to throw. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Huskies. They've extended the lead and bunch formation for these receivers. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He'll pull it down. Quarterback gets the 1st down. Breaks into the open.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Ripping another broken tackle. Touchdown, Washington. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the 1st half.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Brings it in down the left side. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
And how about it? Just the arm. We've seen that today where he's picked them apart, put up some yardage, put on some touchdowns. Also showing you he can do it with his puppies. Taking off, running, getting the first down. Nice scramble. He's shown you a little bit of everything today.
Buying some time. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Huskies.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. He'll try to do it himself. Bulldozes his way through. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
Really nice job on the scramble that time. He saw an opening, he went out and got the first down with his legs. He's killing this defense right now, throwing it. He's now doing it running as well.
Hits him inside the 20, still going. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the
he'll take a shot. Touchdown, Washington! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way, and they always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score in the season.
Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Here we go, here we go. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking down the left side. Makes a grab deep. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. Wants to throw on first down. Moving out of the pocket. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Here comes the heat. He'll take another shot here. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive. But now, he's going to fire deep. Grabs it inside the 15. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass.
You got to love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation that time. Saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted. Took his shot. He is in a groove.
This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Pace, 27, jump, 4 face paint, 4 face paint. Ready, go.
Looking to throw on first down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking to the end zone. It's caught. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a... When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy.